So I'm going live. I didn't give you guys any warning, and I'm going to try not to talk too much so you can hear the sounds of the ocean. But we are on a schooner sunset tour with Danger Charters out of Key West. So if you're on, let me know you're hearing the audio, and let me know the wind noise could be bad. I got my cordless mic on, so but it's of course a little windy. We're out in the Gulf of Mexico, or the Gulf. I guess some of you will say Gulf of America, others will say Gulf of Mexico. So in Florida, we just call it the Gulf anyways. I'll show you the boat here. So this is a great sunset cruise. You can see she's pouring champagne and wine. They bring out about 8 different tastings. So throughout the 90-minute sunset cruise, they'll bring out. Uh, yeah, I still got signal now. You can see that Sunset Island out there. Sunset Island is that little island just outside of Key West. But you can see all the bottles of champagne and wine that they got. And it's some pretty decent. I mean, I'm not a connoisseur of good alcohol, but it sounds pretty good. Hey, Dale, good to see you. So since we've left the port, they've just been going around constantly pouring new champagne, new wine. So what is this one?
This is a Mediterranean rosé.
Huh?
It's got notes of strawberry. Some people say strawberries and cream, but I don't know about that. Yeah, it's very nice summer. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of similar to like a Cote de Provence rosé.
A little more.
So it's a Mediterranean rosé, if you didn't hear that. And then he goes around and has a charcuterie board. So.
All right, guys, we got apricot, Havarti, dill, and pepper jack.
All right, thank you.
Oh, all right. Okay. Are you grabbing one?
You guys ready? No rock salsa. This is the rosé, yeah. Mediterranean rosé. Also, after you've tried all of them, I can make spritzes with them. Like, a lot of people like doing like this with some bubbly water and making it into a spritz.
Sure, okay.
But that's why I just try to get the tastings done early. Everyone gets to try it all. I'm not trying to rush anyone.
Okay.
You want to switch with spots? You want me to hold the line for a sec?
Yeah.
Now I'll show you the sunset too here in a bit.
I've been here.
That's apricot.
I grew up in Oregon, but
Guys, we have so many of these, so
we got a
don't
job
be shy.
teaching online. So then I spent winter down.
We don't have to walk all the way up there again.
Pacific. Okay. Yeah.
So there's the sunset. When it gets a little lower to the water and gets more orangish, I'm going to end the video because then I want to film for the edited video. But we have this little period here where I felt like I could do a live video. Now, I got Bailey with me. I normally don't bring Bailey to the schooners because, let me see if I can show her. Bailey is right down there. Yeah. Hey, Bailey, say hi to everybody. Say hi to everybody. Yeah, so I normally don't like to bring Bailey on the schooners because it's a more intimate thing. But it just worked out that, I had her with me, and we've been riding mopeds all day.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And that's the Mediterranean rosé.
This is the Mediterranean rosé. Notes of strawberries and cream. Would you like to try it?
Oh, no, I'll take the next one. Yeah, so I normally don't like to bring Bailey on the schooners because it's a more intimate thing. Unless now, if I'm paying, I do. But when they comp me like they did, I normally don't like to bring her. But we were riding the moped all day, and I would have had to bring her back to the hotel and then get out back to here. So it would have taken time away from my filming today. And we Bailey saw some cats. We went to the Hemingway house where there's all kinds of cats, and that was really good. I got great shots of Bailey whining, wanting to meet the cats, but I didn't want her to get out of my duck
Yeah,
path.
there's Dylan the Havarti there,
Just put that one?
and all of them.
Oh, all of them.
Yep.
Okay. Gotcha.
You want another one?
Sure.
There you go. Of course.
So there's several sailboat and schooner tours you can take out of Key West, but I like this one because it's not just like one cheap champagne or cheap wine and that's it. They come around and give you at least 8 different bottles, so it's really good. And I don't want to drink too much because me and Bailey have to ride the moped back to the hotel, and so I don't want to get no DUI. Like you just hear the sounds of the water. So we went jet skiing this morning with Furry Water Sports. Was really good. We went completely around Key West, which is 28 miles, and parts of it you get a little shaky. There's a lot of waves in certain parts, but then there's other parts that are smooth and watercolor gets turquoise. Oh, you came back from Sand Key Beach, yeah, in Clearwater. Weather was ideal. Yeah, was that today? Yeah, so the weather in Key West just this week really started getting good. Last week was a mixture of clouds, thunderstorms. I got enough sun to get good shots of the rest of the key, but whereas this week it's been completely sunny for 4 to 5 days. What did you think of those cats? Yeah, those cats you saw? Did you like those cats that had six toes in them? You saw 6-toed cats, paws with 6 toes at the Hemingway house. Yeah, so even though I filmed all the museums 4 years ago, I wanted it to be all new footage. So we went to all the museums. And then after this sailboat thing, hey, Earl. Yeah, she's sleepy. She's had the time of her life, though. No, we don't bark in public. No, Bailey. Yeah, so she's had the time of her life on the moped. She watched Bailey riding the moped in my previous Key West video so long. She says, I want to do that. So she's been bugging me for the last 6 months to get on a moped in Key West. And sure enough, she absolutely loves it with the wind in her face. Oh, now they're coming with some red wine.
Let me try. It's wine from Venice, Italy.
So this wine is from Venice, Italy.
Yeah. How do you grow grapes in Venice? But actually, the region of Venice is not a lot of grapes. No, the Venice doesn't count for it. The streets are underwater.
How did you get all this knowledge? I know you said your roommate's picking me, so she...
Yes, but also my culture's wine. I'm French, so I grew up. Whenever there's a special occasion, we'd open up a nice bottle of wine.
Yeah.
My grandpa would teach us so much about wine. So I really know a lot about French wine, but I'm learning about all these other wines. Like I
Okay.
never
Yeah.
had tried a wine from Venice, Italy.
Okay.
And with these wines, we try to make it very international, very unique wines.
Are you varying them on trip to trip then, or are you gonna stick with
we do swap them out.
Yeah, okay.
But there's some that, like the French one, we've been keeping because people really
Favorite,
like that
yeah,
one.
yeah.
The Chardonnay, we've been keeping that one
Okay.
because no, we also we have to stick to or else I would
I think that would be pretty critical. yeah,
choosing
yeah.
all the red Bordeaux, Saint-Emilion, all that. Yeah. Would you like some more? No. Okay. I will be back with. Oh wait, would you like?
Oh
to
no,
try?
no, I'm good. Yeah, so there's a little sample of all the wines. So after this, we got one more thing to do, and that'll be the dry tortugas tomorrow. But it's just been really great. Got so much great footage, and I think this video is going to be far, far better than the previous Key West video.
Your next round are skewers. That one has an apricot on it.
Yeah. They're located in the Opal Key Marina. Oh, and I saw somebody there coming from Ohio. Yeah, there's a lot of people from Ohio here. I've seen a lot of Ohio State Buckeye flags on golf carts going around. So I've met a lot of people here from Ohio. But well, I forgot what that last comment was.
It's got a soft, creamy texture. Not a real, I wouldn't say like, no, the cheese melts and it gets real soft.
All right. Oh, yeah. Yeah. They did relocate the Southern Point buoy. In fact, I'm going to talk about that. They put it in a temporary location, and actually, the temporary location is better than where it used to be. It's kind of nice. They got a nice little courtyard. It's next to the Southernmost resort. You got a nice restaurant across the street. So it's really in a much better location. But the bad news is that's probably just temporary because once they fix the permanent location, they got some dock issues that they had to fix. They're going to move it back to the permanent location. I don't know what the time frame is,
Oh, yeah, they're not like either.
but yeah. So I guess they got to move it back
Right when you're not.
to the old location because that's technically will be the southernmost point. Although where it is at, it's near a pier, and I'll show this on the video. If you walk it on the pier, you'll be south of the southernmost point. So the southernmost point is really at the end of the pier, not where the buoy is at. So, anyways, all the locals I've talked to, they all want to keep it at this new location. So we'll see what happens with that. But when we did the jet ski, we showed it from the water side, and then yesterday with the moped, we went over and shot it from the land side. So that's about it. I'm going to close it up because then I'm going to start shooting the regular video as the sun really starts to hit the horizon. So I just wanted to show you this is Dangerous Charters. Again, there's several schooners you can get out of Key West. In fact, there's some schooners that we shot in Maine that they come down here in the winter, and some of those same schooners that we've been on in Maine and Rhode Island, some of them they come down here, but I like Danger Charters. It's a real. I think they give you really good customer service, and again, all the different tastings of wine and champagne. It's just fabulous. So yeah, so from somewhere in the Gulf, just outside of Key West, I hope you all are having a good Wednesday. And I may try to do a live video if I can from the Grand Tortugas. Now, I don't know how the internet is out there, so I may not be able to. But if I can, I'll try to go live from out there or go live from the ferry at some point. So, anyways, thank you from the Gulf. I hope you all are having a great evening. Bye bye.